Hi, I'm Melissa.
And I'm Jason. Welcome to the Pornversation. In this episode, we're going to talk about how to have a pornversation.
We've come up with a 5-step plan for having the best chance at a successful pornversation with your lover or lovers.
This week, we will also have a live discussion on Chaturbate going further into detail on each of these points.
And we've created a worksheet for you that we encourage you to complete before you have your pornversation. It'll help guide you and give your conversation some structure while also helping you better define your goals. Step 1, define your goal to yourself. And when doing so, be compassionate to yourself. Some things you can ask yourself are, do you want to watch porn with your partner, or do you want permission to watch it alone?
Or do you just want your partner to acknowledge something that turns you on?
Or what, if anything, do you want to know about your partner's likes or dislikes?
Step 2, ask for consent to discuss. Hey, I'm interested in talking to you about porn or something that turns you on or something that turns me on. Is there a time or a place in the future that you would be willing to discuss this with me?
Step 3, agree on an appropriate set and setting for the conversation. And the space should be free of distractions, it should be mutually comfortable and safe for both of you.
Step 4, be ready to share and listen. Take things slowly. Very important, take things slowly. Don't rush this conversation. Don't have expectations. It's tough to know exactly what you're going to get in return here. And just go in with an open mind, I think.
Also, presume innocence. Assume that your partner is trying their best to understand you, to communicate well with you, that they love you, that they're not trying to hurt you, that you're not being attacked. Also, use positive action language instead of negative.
Don't take no's too personally. Sometimes it's not about you.
Also, when you're going to have this conversation, prepare for it. Bring notes if you need to, or bring a notebook so you're prepared to take notes when your partner talks.
Listen so that you are able to reflect back your partner's words accurately. Make sure they understand you've heard what they said and that you're listening.
Step 5, express gratitude and discuss the possibility of further talks. Thank your partner for their time and their openness.
If appropriate, it may be a good idea to set a time in the future to pick the discussion back up and to discuss things further.
That way everybody feels like they can revisit it and they're also not so pressured to talk about everything in one talk.
Right.
But they're also not, that's not their only opportunity. So
Yeah.
we can kind of...
And sometimes we need time to digest things that we've just received. So in our live broadcast later this week on Chaturbate, we are going to be going much more into detail on each one of these points, and we will also be reviewing the worksheet that we have provided that will help you sort of give you some structure for how to approach this conversation.
And before we go, let's just take a look really quick at those questions so that you're a little bit more familiar with them. Be as thorough as you can with your answers. There's no right or wrong, there's no time limit for answering them. And the link for the document is in the description of the video, as well as on our website, BeyondSexyHippies.com. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.